Hello everyone. So I have a wonderful news for all the aspirants out there. Amazon has declared that they're going to do the recruitment for Cloud Support Associate, a wonderful job opportunity for all the freshers out there, for or even all for those people who are looking for a job change. Okay. Now see, this is going to be a support profile. Also, your job location is going to be in Hyderabad. Okay, either in Hyderabad or in the subsequent steps you can find there might be some option for switch also, but that is a position of the later. Your job location is going to be Hyderabad. This is a job for graduate people. Also, this is going to be an administrative support profile. Okay, the job ID is 1693575, and you can find the link for application into the description of the video. So please check the description. There you will find the link of the application. Apply on this on a first basis, because most all of these jobs, they are on first come first serve basis. If you are late, it is possible that you might not get the position of your requirement. Okay, now I want to tell you something about this job description. Okay, here you can find out there are a lot of things that is mentioned, so many things that is mentioned, but I'll give you in short. Okay, your job profile is going to be Cloud Support Associate, which is why it is going to be a very much technical oriented job where you'll have to work with technologies. Okay, apply advanced troubleshooting technologies. Also, you'll have to deal with customers' individual needs and resolve customer issues. Okay, you're going to work up in a very much customer communication based environment. Okay, your location is going to be Hyderabad, like I told you. Also, it could be Bangalore according to the need, according to if they want to shift it to Bangalore, they can do that also. Okay, they have some basic qualifications that have been declared out. The basic qualification is you should have 0 to 1 years of experience on Linux, Windows system administration. See, like I told you all previously, this is a support profile that will be working on. So you will be having to work on Windows, Linux, that is database designing, also optimization, big data, a lot of technologies involved around here. Okay. Since it's an engineering graduate program, okay, they're looking for bachelor's degree in engineering in one of the circuit branches. By circuit branches, I mean either CSIT, ECE or Triple E, that is computer science, electronics, information technology. Or if you're from MCA, you should have an aggregate both either in engineering or in MCA, you should have an aggregate of 65% throughout. Okay. Since you're going to work up with a lot of customer base, or you're going to have people in your team who are going to be from international level also, since Amazon is an international organization, it's a global organization, you should have excellent communication, both oral and written. Okay, you should be able to work on multiple technologies, that is multitasking. Also troubleshooting and providing support, that is you should not just focus on your work, you should focus on working with the team also. Okay, preferred qualifications that we have, since it is going to be a cloud support, they expect exposure to cloud computing. That is you should know what cloud computing is, how the things work there. Okay, also you should be knowing some basic programming languages, some scripting experience, that is maybe Java, Perl, Ruby, C Sharp, PHP. Okay, if you know these things, you will have an upper hand. Your preferred qualifications are going to give you an upper hand. That's all. Also, you should be careful. You should be working with Ubuntu, CentOS, Red Hat, Solaris. That is, if you have some experience with these things, it is going to be very much beneficial. Now, the application process. The application process is very simple. You can find that here there is an option for apply now. Once you click on the link, you'll go to this page. If you want to read the description, you can go to the description also. Okay, there you'll find the option for apply now. Once you click on apply now, see, before you click on to apply now, you'll have to register yourself with Amazon also. Registration with Amazon is a simple process. You'll have to enter your phone number, you'll have to enter your email ID, and you'll get an OTP. Okay, once you enter that OTP, your account for Amazon will be created. Or if you have a previous account with Amazon, you can use that also. You can use an email ID, and accordingly, you'll be able to apply. Okay, click on this, you'll go to apply to jobs, and you'll get a lot of things that will come up. Okay, you'll find there is my progress, and see, right now I have done a dummy profile for you so that you can go through the things and you can figure out what are the answers that you have to give up. So using this, I'll explain you what the registration process is, how to apply for this job. Okay, first thing that you should know is you cannot toggle between any of these 10 progresses that is given out to you. Okay, so you'll have to go stepwise only. You'll have to complete one step, save it, then only you'll be able to go to the next one. So first thing is, before going on to the Amazon application, keep your resume ready, because the first step is only applying for your resume. The first step itself is you'll have to upload your resume. Now see, for uploading resume, you have two options. Either you can upload it from your device, that is OneDrive, Google Drive, Dropbox, anywhere, or you can even link your LinkedIn with it. So if you have all your details, if you have all your work on LinkedIn, you can even use your LinkedIn profile here. Okay, no need to upload a file. You just link your LinkedIn profile and the rest of the things will be handled. Okay, on every step, guys, you'll have to do save and next. Okay, and every step you'll have to go for save and next. So keep in mind, you save and then you continue. Okay, so either link up your LinkedIn or upload a device. Then when you save, you'll go to the next thing, that is your contact information. Now see, on contact information, you'll have to give your first name, last name, your phone number, select your nationality. Okay, that is select the country, India, +91, then input the rest of the number. Give your address, okay, your line address, city, postal number, that is a zip code, country, regions, state, everything you fill up very completely. Then you go for general questions. Now, see, general questions, they're going to ask you a lot of things about your background, about your education history, and all those things. Okay. Every step you can find there is an option for save and continue. When you will do save and continue, then only you'll go to the next step. Here, since I've already filled one form, all of them are up, are unlocked for me, and hence I'm able to toggle. You cannot toggle, you cannot go from one field to another unless you have saved them. Okay, now fill up your preferred. Are you willing to relocate? Yes or no, accordingly. Your preferred work location. So you can select your work location out of these four: Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad, Mumbai. Select that. How did you hear about this role? Okay, so they have given some options. They have given advertising, Amazon careers, select accordingly. Now, see, for example, if you're selecting from a person, or if you're selecting from maybe a job posting, you'll have to specify which exactly job posting. All those things also you have to specify. Since I chose Amazon career site, I can go on to amazon.jobs. Okay, you'll have to specify the thing also. Save and continue. Next, we'll have to go to work history and skills. Okay, how much experience do you have? That is 0 to 2 years, 2 to 5, 5 to 10, or 10 plus years. Select accordingly. Okay, then you'll have to provide the name of your current employers, that is with whom you're working right now. If it is not applicable to you, that is you have not worked anywhere, you can just directly give a any. Okay, then you'll have to give your primary and secondary technical domain skills. That is, what are your technologies, what are the things that you know, SQL, PHP, C#, all those things. Accordingly, you mention that out. It is going to be beneficial for you. Once you have filled up your work experience, once you have filled up your history, you can go to education. Now, see, when you go to education, you'll find there are many things that I mentioned in education, and education field might seem a little different from what we are actually accustomed to filling. Now, see, when you talk about Amazon, Amazon works on a global level. Okay, and on global level, we do not have branches everywhere, but we have minor and major subjects. So accordingly, you'll have to fill up that. Education level, you can select 10th, 12th, graduate, bachelor's, master's, postgraduate, whatever is your education degree, select that. Now, school's name is the institution name. Okay, once you will select that, you'll directly go to others. Okay, now after that, enter your school name, that is, enter your institution from where you have done your degree. Okay, now first major. Okay, now this major subjects, these are a little different. Major subject is your branch. Okay, that is which background you have worked on. Now, see, you can see there is first major, there is second major. Okay, let's say, for example, if your first major is electronics and communication. Okay, let's say that your background is ECE. Okay, so first major you will select other directly. When you will enter electronics, others will be selected, and then you will have to enter your first major. That is, you'll have to enter what your background was: electronics, telecommunication, whatever it is, you select that. Now, first major is a compulsory field, but if you talk about second major, it is not a compulsory field, because second major is usually your specializations that you do. For example, if your branch is computer science with specialization in data structures, in that case, your first major becomes computer science, whereas your second major becomes data structure, because it is the next thing, next important thing that you have learned in your overall degree. Okay, usually your major subjects are your degrees that you do. Whereas if we talk about minors, minors are the trainings and the internships that you do. So if you want to fill up your internships, you can do that. Okay. Are you currently a student? When did you graduate? Fill those questions accordingly. Save and go to the next one. Now add second highest education. If you want to add up more educations, that is, you want to add up about your, if you're into postgraduate, you want to add up about your graduation, or if you want to add up about your schooling, you can add that also, but that is not a compulsory field. Next, go to work eligibility. Now see, work eligibility is here because Amazon provides opportunity to people from all over the world, which is why they want to know whether you have been working previously with Amazon or not, or you have been working with any competitor of Amazon. So accordingly, they have given out some questions. Also, they want to know about your citizenship. That is, to which country do you belong? Have you been traveling abroad for education? Did you come back to some other country, or do you live in any of the refugee regions? They just want to know about all those things. So accordingly, they have framed some questions to want to know about your most recent citizenships, most recent travels, all those things they just want to know about. So just mark these questions accordingly and very carefully. Do not give out any fake information. Okay, just make it a point that you're giving out everything genuinely. Then save and continue. Okay, next thing, there is going to be acknowledgement. Okay, acknowledgement. Now see, read the things very carefully in the acknowledgement. Do not provide any false information. Do not provide any fake details. Okay, and check this box. A lot of times students say that I was not knowing this while I was applying for the job. See, everything is always given out in your acknowledgement page. So it's important that you read it, check the box, save and continue. Okay, next you go to voluntary equal employment. Okay, they just want to know whether you're a male, female, or if you do not want to tell that also, that is also okay. Since they do not do any biased behavior on the basis of a gender, they just want to know what kind of gender you're, like what is going to be a gender orientation. They will not be doing any kind of biasing against you. Equal opportunities are provided to everyone in Amazon. Also, at the same time, since they provide equal opportunities to everyone, if do you have any military status or do you have any military identification, accordingly also they'll ask some questions, whether you are an ex-military operator, have you been working with the military or any of the reserve forces of your country, do you have any spouse in that way. Okay, all of these things they'll be asking, and accordingly you'll have to fill up that also. Now, once you have filled up all of these 10 boxes, once you have filled up all of these details, you'll find that there is a tick on all of them. After that, you can go to review and submit. Now, when you go to review and submit, you can see what are all the details that you have filled up. Okay, go through all your details, your contact details, general information, look at all your answers, very carefully go through all of those things. And after that, once you are careful, once you have seen that everything is correct, go to submit application. Okay, click on submit application. You have already, since I've already applied, I'm going to go directly to the dashboard. Okay, I have already applied for the job. Since this is a demo profile that I was doing you can find out this is what the dashboard will look like. Okay, now when you go to dashboard, you will find thank you for applying, and you'll find a job ID. One thing is they do not provide any SMS alerts on the jobs. Okay, they will not be giving out any SMS alerts because SMS alert is provided only for US phone numbers. If you have a US phone number, you will be provided with the SMS alerts. But if you do not have a US phone number, you will have to visit the dashboard every time to see what is your status. Okay, what is your application status, how things have been progressing for you. You'll have to visit every time and you'll have to see that. Okay, so you can go to dashboard. Okay, when you will go to your application dashboard, you will find that cloud support associate and it's already application submitted. Okay, if you're not comfortable, you can withdraw also. Okay, but every time you'll have to appear, every time you'll have to come back to this dashboard to check up your application process. They're not going to send out any SMS alerts for that, or they might be mailing you. So keep updated with your application process. Okay, visit the dashboard and check your emails for all the further information that will be shared to you via Amazon Jobs.